Hello, this is Jeff. I just wanted to do a quick tour of 3706 Ohio, the latest Transform StL rehab that I am really excited about. We've been at it for about a month, and it's long overdue for a video to at least show you what the property looks like on the inside and what we've got planned. You can see up the front here, we've put in a new water main already. And the front, you can see how those windows are all jacked up and framed out with some crappy, cheap windows. But we're gonna fix that and put some beautiful historic replacement windows in it. I love how at this house the entrance to the sort of the front door, so to speak, is on the side. And it creates this really beautiful, well, it's not exactly beautiful, but it has the potential to be beautiful, little courtyard off to the side. The backyard is nothing really fancy. We're going to do a parking pad back there. We started some work on the sewer lateral. This is the brand new air conditioning that Dole Heating and Cooling installed for us. This is really cool back here. This door that's currently boarded up, that's going to be the door to the kitchen, which will be basically the back door to the house. So I think you'll probably, the idea is the owner will park on the parking pad and then walk down a little sidewalk once the vegetation is all cleaned out and then go in the back door. But let me take you in the front door here. It might be kind of hard to see because we don't have light in this room yet. This is a really interesting project because it's, I don't know, there's a lot of work already done. So it's not a huge project, even though it does look like there is a lot. And don't get me wrong, there is a lot. But basically, here is the sort of a large entryway. This probably originally would have been maybe used for a dining room or maybe bedrooms, who knows. But be a nice space over here for a dining room table or what have you. This right here, I know it's hard to see, but this is the smallest powder room that I have ever done, and I've done some small powder rooms. So this is going to be really cool. There's going to have a wall-mounted toilet there that will look very European and very cool. And also it saves space, which is the reason why we're using it. So the kitchen here, we don't have light in here yet. Oh, actually the electrician's got some lights in. They're just not wired up yet. But this is kind of a long, narrow room. And this is the door. This is the back door that I showed you before. You notice we got some transoms here. This kitchen, I believe, is an addition, so that's why we probably have a transom there that is probably the original back door of the house. This is a very old house. This was built in, I can't remember the date. I think it was 1880 or something like that. But yeah, it was 1880 because it was 5 years after the Compton and Dry maps were done. But we just got a sink and dishwasher there, and then this long wall will be all cabinets, and then we'll have our stackable washer and dryer along there. I love this old chimney here. We're going to leave, see the plaster has come off of a lot of it. Some of the brick is remaining. We're just gonna patch that hole up and leave it just like it is. And I think it's gonna look super cool. Make it for a real neat feature. But we got refrigerator and stove and a bunch of cabinets along this wall. So this is going to be a really nice, it's really, really hard to tell now, but this is going to be a really nice and really functional kitchen. It's not very big, but it's going to work really well. And there's going to be a lot of cabinet space and a lot of counter space. So that takes us, so when you come in the front door, you can either go right off to the kitchen or you can go to the left, and pardon the mess, it is a complete mess in here because we got lots of work going on this week. All the rough ends as of right now are finished. Electrical inspection I think is tomorrow or the next day, and then we got a little bit of framing cleanup, and then we will be closing these walls up next week, hopefully, if everything goes according to plan. Like I said, Dole Heating and Cooling did a fantastic job. They just installed this brand new furnace and air conditioner. The air conditioner works great. We had to run all duct work throughout the house. Believe it or not, this house had, I don't know what the original situation was, but there was no heating or cooling in the house when I bought it. So everything is brand new. All this ductwork you see is brand new. The whole house, we tested it out last week, and it works great. This is the door to the basement. I've actually never seen this, but there is a pocket door to the basement. I've seen many, many pocket doors. We'll have to do a little bit of work on that. Make sure that because it doesn't want to open right now. Maybe that's just because I'm doing it with one hand, but we'll do a little bit of repair work on that. But I thought that was really cool because I've never seen one, a pocket door to the basement before. And I love this, the original chimney that is, well, one of a couple chimneys in here, but this starts in the basement and goes all the way up through the second floor. No longer in use, but it's going to be a really cool feature. We will absolutely leave that exposed so that you can admire the brick. Now we've got them covered, so you can't really see, but the person who started rehabbing this house did a really fantastic job. They laid bamboo. Here you go, you can see it a little bit there. They laid bamboo on the stairs, which is not a choice that I would have made, but it is really pretty, and it was installed very well. So it's interesting in this house, like whoever was rehabbing it before was apparently going top down, because this is the rear bedroom and it's basically done. We got to put a closet door. We got to replace that god awful ceiling fan and these horrific wooden blinds. But this is for the most part done, and the bamboo runs all the way in here. This is the other bedroom. This is the front bedroom. This is looking out to the front, and not a whole lot going on in here. We had to pull the little bit of the wall out because we redid all of the plumbing in the house. The plumbing had been redone once, very, very poorly, and we've redone it again. So new light fixture. We don't keep boob lights. We get rid of the boobs. Nothing wrong with boobs. They're just not the appropriate fixture. Inspiration for light fixtures. But beautiful original window there. This is the bathroom. The previous owner was kind enough to retile this around for us. And all of our plumbing is working. This will just be a relatively simple bathroom. You know, we're going to get rid of the light fixture that looks like it came from the sale aisle at Lowe's, and that ugly medicine cabinet. We'll put something in nicer, and this sort of cheap looking pedestal sink will go, and we'll do something a little bit more modern. And of course 2006 called and it wants its ugly tile back, so we're going to get rid of that and put something on the floor that's kind of historic, but still a little bit modern. And that's basically it, but stay tuned. We're a month into this project, and it is my hope that this will be the fastest rehab that we have ever done here at Transform StL, and it is tracking to I think, meet that goal. Anyway, stay tuned. Give me a call if you have any questions or if you want to get involved in any way. There's many ways you can do that. Give me a call. My number, if you click around somewhere, you'll see it. You can also email me, jeff@transformstl.com.